today I'm finally going to be opening up about the psychological and domestic abuse, stalking and harassment, sexual assault, and threats of blackmail that Mizkif has done towards me, and some of these issues which are still ongoing.
Some viewers might find this story disturbing, but if you've been anywhere near Twitch lately, you already know things have gotten dark. Twitch streamer Emiru just dropped some of the most shocking allegations the internet's seen in years against none other than her boyfriend, Mizkif, one of the Twitch's biggest names. She accused him of abuse, harassment, manipulation, and even sexual assault.
We were just getting food, and he was on his phone and he saw that Mr. Beast had put out a video, and Mr. Beast had invited another streamer, and he was like, oh, Mr. Beast invited this guy to his video, not me. And I was like, oh, well, you know, like, huh, yeah, I guess so. Which led to him going 150 miles per hour in the car and talking about himself while doing it.
And if you thought this was another influencer breakup, think again. This story spirals into jealousy, rage, control, and one of the ugliest streamer relationships ever made public.
I am already in the process of filing a restraining order on him in both Texas and California. And I also wanted to say
She could probably get a TRO.
I would not be surprised if he tries to sue me for the stream that I did today and for coming out about him.
It all started when Emiru decided she had enough. On stream, voice shaking but determined, she opened up about her experiences, claiming Mizkif had stalked her, thrown things at her, screamed at her, and threatened to ruin her if she spoke out. And when she said thrown things, she meant it literally. Plastic bottles, phones, you name it. He always brushed it off like it was an accident. But let's be real, how many accidents does it take before it's not an accident anymore?
He would throw bottles, like plastic bottles with liquid in it, not like glass bottles, at me, despite me telling him like I didn't like it and it scared me and I bruise very easily. He would throw his phone at me. I would tell him, you know, it scared me, I don't like it. And one time it even hit me in the eye, which caused me to get a black eye, but he always, you know, was like, oh, it's an accident, and I was like, oh yeah.
But it got worse. There were nights when she said he'd yell at her while she was trying to sleep, blaming her for his insecurities, saying her success made him feel less than. Apparently, she once posted a YouTube video that outperformed his. Her views went up, and so did his blood pressure. He smashed his phone, screamed at her, and accused her of trying to overshadow him. Imagine being mad that your girlfriend's video did better. That's not jealousy, that's a skill issue. And then came the most heartbreaking point. She described a moment when he came over to comfort her while she was crying, only for things to turn physical without consent. When she screamed and pushed him away, he didn't apologize. Instead, he awkwardly said he felt weird now and just left. Like, bro, that's not a bad date. That's a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Try to comfort me by hugging me while I was sitting on the couch and holding me really close to him. And when this was happening, we hadn't talked in quite a while, and I'm usually very uncomfortable with being touched a lot by people that I'm not in a relationship with. But I let him hold me while I was crying. And he started kissing me in my face, and I let him do it. I was still sobbing a lot. And then suddenly he tried to climb on top of me and aggressively shoved his hand down my pants. And I screamed. Yeah. And when I screamed, he jumped off me like a cat, like. And instead of apologizing or checking if I was okay, he said, I feel weird now. I feel like I did something wrong. I have to go. And he immediately left my house while I was still crying.
The internet exploded. Clips spread everywhere. Reddit went nuclear. And suddenly, Mizkif was trending for all the wrong reasons. Even Emiru's ex stepped in. I told you all about him. Just support her right now. That's when people started connecting dots. Other exes of Mizkif began speaking out, sharing eerily similar experiences. From reckless driving at 150 miles per hour after petty arguments to screaming matches over stream stats to straight up controlling behavior. One ex even recalled being trapped in a car while he sped like a maniac during an argument, and she begged him to slow down. He didn't. Like, bro, you're not in Fast and Furious 12 Twitch drift. Meanwhile, Mizkif tried to defend himself. He went live, classic streamer move, and started explaining how he's always been obsessed with numbers and jealous of others' success. He literally admitted that viewership envy has ruined his life.
I've been massively obsessed with streaming and viewership over the years, and it's disgusting and it has ruined my life. It is something that I am envious of others. I am angry at others because of it. It makes me jealous when I see others doing well, and it has made me realize that I am I'm never happy for someone else if they're doing much better than me.
Okay, points for honesty, but you can just trauma dump your way out of an assault allegation. Then, in a wild twist, he started bringing up Emiru's rabbits. Yes, rabbits. He claimed she neglected them and tried to expose her for it. Like, bro, she accused you of abuse and your counterattack is,
well, your bunnies have dirty cages.
That's not a defense. That's a distraction straight out of a 12-year-old's playbook.
Here is a video up close of Emiru's rabbits. These are small little mites that are inside the rabbit cage, and she didn't care. She completely neglected these animals, and I'm not going to sit around and let people say that she didn't. People who came to my house knew that they were neglected. This is an up-close view of the rabbit cage being completely disgusting and neglected. She left them to die.
Your Honor, I may have been abusive, but the rabbits were messy.
From there, the situation got messier than a Twitch chat during a ban appeal. Screenshots dropped, clips leaked, and fans started taking sides. Emiru's supporters saying she was brave for speaking out, while Mizkif's defenders claimed it was all exaggerated. Then, Mizkif doubled down, saying he'd release his own evidence, DMs, videos, and calls to prove his side. Oh boy, because nothing says innocent like threatening to leak private messages.
In regards to being controlling, I told her many things. I told her to dress older, to stop wearing pajamas, to stop talking about stalkers and schizos as a whole, stop talking about past relationships, and yes, I didn't want her to travel without me. I also said that I didn't want her to hang out with specific people. I told her to move out. She didn't move out on her own. I told her to move out because I wanted space, but she still wanted me around at all times. She would get upset if we didn't sleep together.
Even Twitch legends like Asmongold got dragged into chaos. He tried to stay neutral, but his chat was on fire. Everyone wanted to pick a side, but the truth is, nobody really knew the full story. The one thing people agreed on, the relationship was toxic from top to bottom, controlling, jealous, manipulative. It was a time bomb waiting to go off, and when it finally exploded, it took down both of them. By the end, Mizkif released one last statement. He said he was sorry things happened, that he was working on himself, and of course, the classic influencer line, I'm going to therapy. Yeah, therapy seems to be the new I'm dropping an apology video. Emiru on the other hand said she's finally finding peace, focusing on streaming, her audience, and leaving that dark chapter behind. Watch this video next, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Cheers!
Good game.